Prestige worldwide.
Prestige worldwide.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is a combination of psychological, behavioral, and physical symptoms that result from an out-of-the-ordinary life experience in which one's life or integrity is threatened, or in which one experiences through others, witnesses somebody else's life in danger.
To me. I despise, 'cause it means destruction of this life. War means tears to thousands of mothers' lives when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Get said again. To me. Wow. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Wow. Friend only to the undertaker. Oh, wow. This is an enemy to all mankind. The thought of war blows my mind. War is causing rage within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Oh, wow. Good God, y'all.
Four facts about PTSD. After a traumatic event, it's common to have reactions like upsetting memories, jumpiness, or trouble sleeping. If these reactions don't go away, it could be associated with post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD. PTSD symptoms usually occur within 3 months, but may appear 6 months or years later. PTSD is treatable, and treatment works. Being diagnosed with PTSD won't automatically affect a security clearance. Seeking care early equals a healthier life.
No, in some places we are. I mean, I think the VA system is well intentioned, but they're also overwhelmed. They're understaffed.
Yeah.
So they're doing their best to deal with the problem, but what they're doing isn't good enough.
Right.
I mean, it's been revamped in a major way over the past year. You know, because of the scandals that have erupted at the VA. But yeah, could they be better funded? Could they, you know, recruit new counselors and things like that? Should they? They absolutely should, because you have a ton of people post-war in Afghanistan and Iraq that need the assistance.
Do you think veterans are actively seeking out help for their PTSD?
I think some are, maybe even most,
Yeah.
right? But when you're dealing with PTSD, you're dealing with a lot of mental anguish, and so, like, I'm even of this mindset sometimes, like, if I feel like I can't handle it myself, then all of a sudden I feel less than, I feel weak. So a lot of the things I've gone through in my life, I've gone through those struggles alone. Stories where, like, they'll give you a month down the line, an appointment a month down the line. That's not, I mean, that's a one.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm contemplating suicide because of something that I've dealt with, I need assistance that next moment, you know, and
Like
so
right at that time.
yeah, you know, I need that same day. I need someone to call me back immediately.
Okay.
Say, come in.
Definitely.
You know,
We can't just.
so yeah, so I think.
What's one benefit that you took advantage of after returning?
Classes, the resiliency training. It's kind of hard. You come back and you're wired pretty tight, and they put you through some, you know, programs where it kind of de-stresses you. I mean, we did not fly back from Afghanistan and get off the plane and go right to our families. That probably would have been really bad. But what they did is they took us to Fort Bragg first, and we had a week of out processing, but then there was also a lot of courses and classes and talking about reintegration back into the families.
Almost like decompression, kind of.
Yeah, it was a decompression time. And even then, when you come back, you're still pretty amped up.
Yeah.
What did the VA do to help you return when you returned?
Well, there was some physical stuff that they helped me with. Went up there, I had some tests done after, you know, some things that happened to me. And pretty much having private insurance, I didn't really utilize the VA as much as other people did, but the VA was there to help.
Do you think that veterans are actively seeking out help for their PTSD?
We kind of touched on this before. Yes, I think the stigma is beginning to get lifted to seek out the help, but again, you know, it's pretty well ingrained, the macho type attitude about not needing the help, right? People don't recognize that there's a problem as often as they should.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, how would you rate the difficulty of receiving aid for PTSD?
It depends. It kind of goes to the individual soldiers, right? That goes to the individual soldier. Some people that I know seek help right away, and others, you know, we returned, you know, 9, 8 years ago, and they're just now starting to go out to seek the help that they needed. And sometimes it's because of other problems that have risen up associated with the PTSD, whether it's family issues or alcoholism or drug abuse or substance abuse of some sort. And so one problem kind of led to receiving help for the other.